in terms of starter cultures, with vegetables, you don't need them at all. I mean, biology has really determined that, all plants growing out of soil on planet Earth are host to lactic acid bacteria. There's no need to use starters when you're fermenting raw vegetables. I mean, certainly there are people who are selling them, and most of the starters that are on the market are Lactobacillus plantarum, which, if you just allow, vegetables to go through the spontaneous fermentation that they will go through, after a few weeks, you'll end up with Lactobacillus plantarum anyway. And the sauerkraut industry actually did very interesting research in the 1940s, where they were considering moving to a starter of Lactobacillus plantarum, and based on taste panels who told them that the taste of the sauerkraut made with the starter was inferior and less complex to the taste of the sauerkraut made with a spontaneous fermentation. And the reason for this is that a sauerkraut fermentation is a successional process where you go through kind of different bacterial strains coming into dominance, and as each strain changes the pH conditions, it kind of gives rise to the next bacterial strain that's going to come into dominance. It's sort of like the life of a forest. And at each stage, you get certain unique metabolic byproducts, and it's the accumulation of these metabolic byproducts that gives sauerkraut its flavor complexity. So in general, I would recommend avoiding starter cultures. I mean, if you're in a big rush, they will certainly speed things up a little bit. Some of the people who make cultures argue that it makes it safer, but I don't know how you make a process that has zero history of illness or food poisoning safer. I mean, if it's 100% safe, does it make it 110% safe? So in general, I mean, I don't use them and I don't recommend them.